Hello everyone, this is Ryan here. It's June 16, 2025, 10:20 in the morning. So I'm in West Kelowna, or known as Westbank. I think everybody should call it, still call it Westbank. Yeah, all the burnt trees, just remind me of the fire happening in Manitoba and Saskatchewan and Alberta, Northern Alberta. We had the exact same thing here 2.5 years ago. You can see all the burnt trees along the hill there. There's Bear Creek. There was houses up there. There were all houses up there, and then the fire just burnt through all that. Pretty amazing. But the fire missed some of the homes up there. You can see some of the homes still standing because the way it's amazing about fire. The fire burns everything down. It doesn't burn everything down. It'll burn some houses down, and then it'll just like jump away from that house and go to that house. Like sometimes fires will skip, like say that house right there, it would skip that house and then go to another house and just eat that one. Pretty amazing. So this is Westside Road here. There's that bus stop there. That's the Route 29. Doesn't run very often. Doesn't run on the weekend. It runs Monday, Friday, but runs very seldom. It doesn't run very often. No, I don't know. The timing isn't very good for the Route 29, but. You just have to make sure you stop right away before the bus comes. Otherwise, when you miss the bus, you miss the bus. The buses here are iffy. Yeah, nobody wears this road here. This is the old ferry wharf road, which the ferry people used to drive down this road here, go to the ferry terminal before we had the bridge, a highway. Excuse me. Yeah, this is West Ridge Bay. It's coming soon. I don't know what plant this is. It almost looks like rhubarb. I don't think it's this. It almost looks like rhubarb. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know what it is. You might see some of my video, give me a comment on what plant this is. It almost looks like rhubarb. But, yeah, I don't know what plant that is. It's super, super cool. Yeah, things go wild here in Valley. It's amazing. Alright, so I'm going to cross. Alright, thank you. Alright, so this is Old Freight Wharf Road. This used to be the road that, I've been in a lot of videos of Kelowna. This is the road here. People used to drive down this road here, go to the ferry terminal, and down below there is ferry dock. And people used to take the ferry across the lake to here, from here to Kelowna, so many years ago. And westridgebay.com. There's it's gonna be something like that along the lake. I'm gonna walk down this road here. This is called Old Ferry Wharf Road. I don't know if you should remember this road here. But again, this is where so that road down there is Westside Road. There's Westside Road down there. It continues all the way to Vernon. I know my voice sounds weird right now. I don't know what it is. I don't know where I got it. But I've been gargling with hydrogen peroxide and just a hay fever. It's all this stuff from all the flowers blooming. This stuff is really cool too. Wild mustard just grows. Look how tall these guys are. They're about my height right now. Man, the grass is so long here. You can see the beautiful townhomes down there. Barely see them with the tall grass there. Excuse me. Yeah. So anyway, welcome to my hometown. My grandparents lived in Westbank here. My grandparents lived in West Kelowna here, and they loved Okanagan. My grandmother used to travel quite a bit, and she loved it here. We didn't live on this road. No. We lived on Bushy Road, West Kelowna here. So so I know the west side really well. I know all the streets around here. I know that road, Westside Road. I've been on that road many times, and it's amazing. But every time you get a wildfire, if you're infantry, you're pretty much screwed there. You're pretty much stuck there. You kind of have to jump in the boat or something like that, or try to rush severance. Don't go too fast on Westside Road because it is windy and narrow. Yeah, these are new too. These are all brand new. This is all new here. Excuse me. Yeah, Westridge Bay. You know, if you want to think about moving to West Side, you can. You're welcome to. Much cheaper here than in Kelowna. So the plants here. These are invasive weeds. All these weeds here. So all invasive weeds. They just grow like anything. You can see all of them down there. This is this right here. I get a lot of this in my yard. This is a mountain ash tree, and they grow like anything. And I have a lot of them in my yard, and they just grow anywhere. They're insane. Yeah, so all these weeds here are staying here. These are all invasive weeds. They just grow like anything. Yeah, so another thing you can do with weeds too is you know, pull them by the root, or yeah, spray them too. Yeah, so all the burnt trees, that's from the fire. It happened 2.5 years ago, and the fire never reached here. Thank goodness for that. The fire never reached here, but it reached Bear Creek and Rose Valley and all that jazz. Yeah, so I thought I'd show you this road for a little bit. So this is First Nation land here. This is Indian Server number 10. And Westridge Bay is going to be going down this road too. I'm going to walk this entire road. Yeah, so that's Mount Bushy right there in the back, and straight ahead there. And got Kelowna. Kelowna's just right, kind of that way, where the road kind of curves. Kelowna's that way. And then the ferry terminal sits below the hill there. This is the road here. People used to drive to get to the ferry terminal so many years ago in Westbank here. This is amazing. This is the history of Westbank, not just Kelowna. The history of this place too. That house up there has got to be $1 million. My goodness. Yeah, the lots in Rose Valley there are expensive. I mean, you try to buy a lot up there. The homes are not expensive. The lots up there are really expensive. People have told me here. The locals have told me here. The homes up there the lots up there are expensive. The views are amazing, but the lots are expensive. If I was gonna move back to West Kelowna, I would not choose Rose Valley because the lots are so expensive. I'd probably choose like living on First Nation land here because, you know, leasehold land and all that jazz. Look at the weeds here. They're everywhere. All this face of weeds. I get them in my garden. They're annoying. Oh man, I'd be glad to get rid of this cough, and my voice sounds like a frog right now. It sounds like I'm a foghorn or something. Voice does not sound very good. This concerns me right here. All this dry grass. I just don't want people starting any more fires right now. Human caused fires. See the mountain ash trees? They grow like crazy. This one right here is taller than I am. This one right there is pretty tall. Yeah, and I think they grow berries on them too, so you don't eat the berries from them. They're only for the birds. They're not edible for people, because if I would eat the berries from those trees, I actually get sick. I would not recommend that. Excuse me. Yeah, I know my voice sounds interesting. Alright, so I'll show you on the top of the sign here. This is really cool. So you got the English language right here. And on the top there you got the native language. And I can't pronounce that very quickly. But that just means Old Ferry Wharf Road. That's what I don't know if I can pronounce that very quickly. Yeah, I can't pronounce it, but it just means Old Ferry Wharf Road. Like, yeah, so we're going to go back on Westside Road here. So I thought I'd show you a little bit that the Old Ferry Wharf Road would be cool. This road here is a doozy. It's very windy, narrow. You can see it's a single lane road now. And there's a bike lane, but you have to be on the road pretty much, share the cars with people. And you kind of need a safety vest on here. More of those wild mustard. They're amazing. Maybe I should have one. Over here, there's the bees. One little bee right there. See the bumblebee right there. The honeybee. I'm gonna have a little something in there because my throat It's been bothering me for almost days now. See a lot is in the valley here. We got a lot of invasive weeds. And we got a lot of wild Saskatoon berries here. So you're welcome to pick those. So, okay, so this road here, you got Bear Creek, which is a park in British Columbia. And then another BC park is you got 3 or 4 kilometers. I'm not going to walk there. That'd be crazy. It's Fringe Tree. And that's where the fire almost burnt Fringe Tree down. So it's a heritage attraction, and you got swimming there, and you got camping there too. So you Bear Creek, you can camp there, picnic, and you can go hiking there too at Bear Creek. It's a 7 kilometers. So if I walk from here to Bear Creek, probably take me 7K, probably 2-hour walk. Won't be too bad. But I'm not gonna do a 2-hour video. That'd be crazy. I don't know what's going on there. They got the cable lines all messed up there. I don't know what's going on there. BC Hydro's doing something with that. I'm not sure. It's not BC Hydro. This would be, I think, either Telus or Shaw. Maybe they're working on the cable lines there. Yeah, they're quite low. I don't know if they're... Anyway. Yeah, all Westside Road here, all these lines are overhead lines. They shouldn't really be having those overhead lines. Because when the fire ripped through Westside Road, BC Hydro had to put the new poles up. And it's a lot of work for them, like putting them on the side of the mountain there. I don't know how they did. I don't know how they got the new ones up, but it's amazing. Alright, I gotta pop. Yeah, it's like they're redoing the sidewalk here. Yeah, they're doing something with the sidewalk here. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, another wonderful buildings right here. Yeah, so this road here, want to be careful if you're going to be biking along here. There's a lot of people just don't slow down here. Use this as a racetrack. And be careful if you do bike along here because it is very sketchy road. Yeah, a little creek right here. I'll show that. Little creek right here. Don't know the name of it. We got so many creeks in West Kelowna. I can't really know all the names of them. I know Powers Creek. I know Meduke Creek, but this one is maybe Falkirk Creek. Maybe Falkirk. This creek is probably either Falkirk Creek. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it just goes underneath the road here and then continues under here. That's gotta be either Falkirk Creek. It's not Meduke Creek, because Meduke Creek is a ways from where I am. That's super cool. Oh, there's a creek that runs there. That's super cool. There you go, BC Hydro. Don't open this. This is dangerous. Don't go in there. You'll be dead. Electrocuted. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do appreciate people watching my content. I do. Love you guys so much, and have a good day, and see you next guys.